let me know that
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
Hello, and welcome here to Nashville Super Speedway, the FRC Joeyguys Collectible Cup Series, here for the Hazelip Enterprises LLC 400 here at Nashville Super Speedway. Gonna be an amazing night here tonight. 200 laps around the Nashville Super Speedway. Take a look at our race info here. .3 mile racetrack, a little bit different than the rest of these racetracks out here. Probably the closest track to me too, which is pretty awesome, over in Chattanooga area. So this is about an hour and a half away. I've been over there outside of Nashville Super Speedway. Haven't gotten to check out the inside yet, but gorgeous facility out here. Looking forward to a great race with the Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series here with the Frosty Racing community. As you see, these drivers out here getting their last few minutes left of practice out there, trying to get those last bit of data they can over to the team, get that car working here for tonight. Gonna go through practice times here a little bit. K's in white up top. Jose Rodriguez, Logan Gill, Alex Urbina, Duncan Fall, Phil Brown, Landon Brown, Coleman Elmore, Howard Peoples, and Mickey Sexton rounding out our top 10. Then we got Jason Grimes, Ryder Emerson, Nathan Gleason, William Hulverid, Jesse Moody, James Mercy, Tyler Cook, Jaden Malugan, and Keen Fry out here tonight. We saw Keen Fry up there in the booth with us yesterday for the No Limit Racing and their Henderson Amusement Street Stock Series, Dirt Street Stocks. Had a good time out there with Keen. Hopefully he has a good night here tonight with the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Got about 3.5 minutes left in practice. Let's go ahead, take a look at a few of these drivers out here. We see that number 55, that's Coleman Elmore. Sitting there in the 9th position currently in practice. We got Duncan Fall here in the 33. He's sitting up in 5th. See if I can, there we go. Fix that. That way it shows their position as they are. There we go. Jump over to Logan Gill here. He's currently up in 3rd in that 60 machine. Want to give a big sorry. Tonight probably not going to be my best broadcast I've done. I got a fever today. Coming down with a sinus infection, so I sound probably kind of weird. But we're going to truck on through with this FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series race here tonight. Going to have to find my way over to the doctor tomorrow and get some antibiotics. Because this thing hit me like a freight train today, I'll tell you what. Felt okay yesterday, but boy, that head pressure, my head's about to pop today. But hope you guys having a good Friday night out there in the chat. Let's go number 92, Baby Films, out there in the chat. Thank you for stopping by with us here tonight. Getting ready to roll over into qualifying here. About 2 minutes left in practice. Watching that number 6, Nathan Gleason here. He's up in 13th. You see a driver diving down into pit lane. He got a little bit of contact there. Lucky in practice. Better than in the race, that's for sure. Big thank you to all those partners and sponsors here at FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Want to give a big thank you to Joeyguy Collectibles, Great Divide, Motorsports, Mickey1414 on Twitch. Thank you guys. Want to give a big thank you to all the partners and sponsors here at Fearless Broadcasting. Thank you to Push the Edge. Tier 1 Setup Shop. Make sure you use code FEARLESS. That's FEARLESS. 10% off on all your setup needs over at Tier 1 Setup Shop. Make sure to stop by Admin Box. Get you a Gen 3 or Gen 4 Admin Box. Great for hosting and administrating league events here on iRacing. Use code FEARLESS-BOX. That's FEARLESS-BOXX. What the heck just happened there? Also want to give a big thank you. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. Got that back fixed. I don't know how that happened. But big thank you to Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Fearless Enterprise, Fearless Motorsports, and of course, Fearless Broadcasting having me up in the booth here tonight, bringing you all this FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series action live here on Fearless Broadcasting. Once again, Greg Thielsen up in the booth. It's gonna be a long 200-lap race here tonight. A lot of laps. Drivers looking to make it happen here tonight. As we watch that 51 of William Hubbard, they're rolling into qualifying here. Getting ready to see who can jump up on the board here in qualifying. We're going to drop our tower down because they are not going to get any times in here for a little bit. So we'll let them get that first lap out of the way here. Big thank you to everybody watching here live, checking us out on the recorded video. Much thank you for being here with me. Looking forward to what these drivers do here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Nashville Superspeedway, always a great racetrack for these next-gen cars. Hopefully they make their way back over there in real life. We'll see about that one. Coming here to that first timed qualifying lap. Watching that number 88, Jaden Malugan. Here's the 22 of Howard Peoples. Getting in their qualifying laps here. As we see the 88 back down to pit lane. Going back out, it looks like that 18. Jason Grimes out here. That's a cool Jim Beam paint job on the number 18. I like that one. Jesse Moody in the 00, the Shamrock Farms. Machine driving out onto the racetrack here. Like that one. That's a cool looking paint job as well. Like Tyler Cook going off track in that 63 car here in qualifying. Tyler Cook in that 63. We got the 99 of number 19 on the board. That is Alex Urbina. Fortunately, numbers not matching there with what's on the car. But Howard Peoples jumping up to that top spot. Jason Grimes to second. Jaden Malugan to third there. Jesse Moody to fourth. Time starting to click on over into the tower there. Once again, big thank you to you guys stopping by here live, checking us out at Fearless Broadcasting. The Hazlip Enterprises LLC 400 at Nashville Superspeedway here for the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. Next Gen Car is going to put on a show for us tonight. See a few cars still out there making some laps. Not all of them, but quite a few there. But we're going to go to a quick side-by-side commercial break during qualifying here. I had to go grab my drink. It almost just fell. Let me grab that. We'll be back here with some live action 200 laps around Nashville Superspeedway. We'll be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop real quick, Doug. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
And hello, back here at Nashville Super Speedway. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 for the FRC Joeyguy Collectible Cup Series about to begin here. Qualifying coming to a close here. Jose Rodriguez up on top. Howard Peoples, Duncan Fall, Jason Grimes, Landon Brown, our top 5. Coleman Elmore, Logan Gill, Alex Urbina, Bill Brown, Kazan White rounding out our top 10. Mickey Sexton, Jaden Malugan, Keen Fry, Jesse Moody, Tyler Cook, Nathan Gleason, our top 16. Jay Mercy, Ryder Emerson, and William Hubbard not putting out a lap so far. Looks like that 51 of Hubbard pulling out on track right now. Last few minutes here left in qualifying. About to get underway for this 200 lap event. Once again, thank you so much for being here live with us, Fearless Broadcasting. Greg Thielsen up in the booth, bringing you all the action here. Watch this 51 William Hubbard. He's going out for his qualifying lap here. See what he can do with this Mile High Racing MHR number 51 here. See where he jumps to, and 13th. No, 17th. 17th. One more lap here. See if you can get it done. Move up that leaderboard just a little bit. James Mercy and Ryder Emerson still not out there putting a lap in quite yet. Once again, really sorry. Might be a few sniffles here tonight. Dealing with a sinus infection. Never fun, but we're going to truck through it, get this thing done. That's just how we roll over here. And that looks like all the cars out on track, 17 of the 19 putting in a qualifying lap. It looks like James Mercy and Ryder Emerson might be just tagging on in the back. Quite possibly. It looks like about 45 seconds left in qualifying, so not enough time to go get a lap in. As you see the 17 drivers up on the tower. And then we got the two other just mentioned haven't pulled out there yet. Did not do their qualifying run. They're going to start from the back, it looks like. And that is it. Qualifying coming to an end. Looks like Jose Rodriguez grabbing that pole award here tonight. And we will see these drivers begin to start gridding up here. Few of these drivers entering into pit lane. Let's go ahead and roll through, excuse me, our starting grid here tonight. Jose Rodriguez out there on the pole. Howard Peoples starting to his outside row number 1 here. We've got Duncan Fall in P3. Jason Grimes rounding out that row number 2 on his outside, P4. Landon Brown and Coleman Elmore in row number 3. That's P5, P6 there. Logan Gill, Alex Urbina in row number 4, set P7, P8. Rounding our top 10 here, Phil Brown, Kaysen White, P9, P10. Row number 5 here. Mickey Sexton and Jaden Malugan in row number 6. Make sure to go check out that Mickey1414 on Twitch there. Keen Fry and William Hubbard going to be in row number 7, 13th and 14th. We got Jesse Moody, Tyler Cook there in row number 8, 15th, 16th. Nathan Gleason, Ryder Emerson, both in row number 9. That 02 James Mercy, row number 10, P19, rounding out our field here tonight. They're going to get rolling under pace laps here. Excuse me. Getting ready for this exciting start of the race. And tonight, we do have those stages up on the board. One of 200 laps here. Stage 1, one of 61 laps. So we got the stages up on the tower finally. I figured out how to do that. I was putting it in the wrong box. But hey, what do you get sometimes? Once again, big thank you everybody checking us out live here. Thank you to Joeyguy Collectibles, Great Divide Motorsports, and Mickey1414 for sponsoring and partnering up here with FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Pace lights out on the pace car. Jose Rodriguez, Jason Grimes, going to lead us off to this initial start. Getting into the restart zone here. Green flag out in the air. They're off already. The 33 and the 55 coming together. Yellow flag already out in the air. Wow, that was a very chaotic start to that. Let's take a closer look at this. See a little bit of a checkup back there. Jump back up 5. I saw he was the beginning, the 33. Did he spin his tires and get into that 55? Or let's take it back one more time here. Did he get some help? No, he just spun his tires. So that 33 machine, Duncan Fall spinning the tires, collecting the 55, the 99, the 88, as cars all evasive maneuver to get around that one there on the initial start. That was crazy. Bring it down a little slow-mo action here. We see that 33 twitch right here. Car moves. And then he just loses the tires spinning up into that 55 there. 55 tried hanging on to it, almost had it saved, and then up a little bit more. The 77 also involved there. the 88, the 99. Wow, all of these cars with doubled numbers, 33, 55, 88, 99. That's interesting. So all those doubled numbered cars not coming out on the wrong end of that stick right there. Very unfortunately. So caution flag number 1 here already. Think he had it down in first gear. Those tires spun. There's just nothing you can do to catch that car once it's going on you. We're riding on board here with that Jose Rodriguez, number 92. Looking up at that pace car right now. Once again, Greg Thielsen up in the booth. We see that Great Divide Motorsports number 92 there of Jose Rodriguez up front. Pace lights expected to come out this time here. Going to go back green flag racing, this first restart of tonight. Going to have to make it to lap 61 here to get to that first stage. That second stage coming at lap 121. So that's going to shake things up a little bit here. About to see these drivers get back double file and get ready to go back racing. Those lights coming out on the pace car. That Mustang pace car. Leading the field around Nashville Super Speedway. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Field making their way through 1 and 2 here down the backstretch, and then we're gonna light them right back up. See if these cars can get back going. We see the 55 back there trying to catch up, the 99 also, that 33 and the 88 there in the back of the pack catching up. They might throw the yellow and hold it one more time. We're gonna see here. Always do that. Not working. Okay, cool. Nope, didn't want to work. That's all right. I have it over here. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. Jose Rodriguez, Jason Grimes out front leading us to this green flag restart. Getting ready to go back green flag here. Green flag back out in the air here for the FRC Joeyguy's Collectibles Cup Series. See those lights kicking on, about to start getting a little bit dark around here. See that 18 up on the high side, 3 wide. There for second, third, and fourth. Fifth, sixth, and seventh also 3 wide there momentarily. See a lot of battles throughout the field here, side-by-side action. A lot of lanes to choose from here at Nashville Super Speedway. See the field starting to get spread out just a little bit as we watch that 14 on the bottom there, trying to make his way past that 69 of Phil Brown. Just not enough to get it done there. See a lot of these cars getting back single filed out. That number 60, Logan Gill sitting there in second. There is almost a full second gap. There's 7/10 of a second to that leader, Jose Rodriguez, already. Definitely doing a great job in that 92 there. Building the lead out here early. That's what you want to do here tonight. Few side-by-side battles there in the back. See that 51 there of William Hubbard to the outside of the 17. Keen Fry, the 51 around. That's William Hubbard spinning around. Green flag staying out. Single car. Looks like we stay green. Let's take a look back at that. Nope, not that one. Nope, I don't think it's going to be that one either. See if we can't. Nope, it's not going to be that. This. Wind it just a little bit. See if we can't catch what happened there. The 51 just loose all by himself. All right. Yep, all by himself there. Fortunately, dropping back to 19th, down 5 there. From taking a little bit of a detour there into the grass. 92, Jose Rodriguez still out in front here. He has led all the laps here so far. As we watch that 99, the 60 there, trying to track him down as best as he can. He's up 5-4 tonight. He started off in that 7th spot. He's up to 2nd. Logan Gill having a great start to the night. That number 18, Jason Grimes, right there behind him. He's trying to fight up for another position. He's up 1, starting in the 4th position. Fortunately, 2 biggest losers so far, this 22 and the 33. They're both down 12 positions here. So started 2nd and 3rd. Howard Peoples started on the outside front row in that 22. Just ahead of this 33, a duck and fall. Fortunately, not having the start of the race that those boys wanted. Logan Gill getting some company here. Jason Grimes in that 18. Starting to make a move there for 2nd position. He's trying to set him up there. Looks like he's trying to get a run. Keep it a little bit higher. Arc it down there on the bottom. Jump on board with him here. Bring up our telemetry. About 163 miles an hour entering turn 3 there. Don't know if you caught a glimpse of that. About 135, 140 throughout the corner. These things absolutely hauling the mail there. 186 miles an hour entering turn number 1. Great little piece of great tool to give you more insight to what these cars are doing. See right where that RPM is. Obviously, these cars just 4th gear all the way around. Once you get up to 4th gear, you don't got to do much shifting. As you see him shift to 5th there. That's interesting. Downshift to 4th. Okay. Jump up with Logan Gill there. Is he in 4th too? Yep, they're all downshifted. Okay. I didn't expect that. See, that's that you learn there. Upshifting to 5th, down the back. Back down to 4th for the turn. See, I wouldn't have known that. Great tool to give you another view of it. As we see that 16-18 battling it out here for that 2nd spot. Logan Gill still up there in his Ford Mustang. That Toyota Camry of Jason Grimes. Let's jump back. That 15 of Landon Brown sitting in 4th. LandonBrownRacing.com, number 15 machine. He's looking good out here. He started in 4th, currently. Started in 5th, excuse me, up to 4th. Said that wrong. Up 4 spots there, Phil Brown. Back here in the 69. He's also in the LandonBrown.com, Racing.com machine. Jump back to that 6th position, Mickey Sexton, in that 14 Toyota Camry. He's having a good night, up 5 spots from his starting spot. Jump back to that number 77 of Kaysen White. He's also got a Toyota Camry out here, a Merrimack machine. Keen Fry up 5 in that 17 JBL Hot Rod. He's up to 8th spot with Nathan Gleason right on his bumper. This is the battle here. These 4 cars, the closest for Jesse Moody back here in the 00. Alex Urbina in the 19. Definitely the closest cars to one another out here on the racetrack currently. Looking forward to that battle heating up here. jump a little bit further back, and we find the number 55, Coleman Elmore, that 22 of Howard Peoples, and the 63, Tyler Cook, Duncan Fall in the 33. That's another group really close to one another, battling it out hard here for this first stage. Once again, 61, lap 61, gonna be the end of stage number 1. As we watch Duncan fall a little bit into the wall in that 63 machine, or in the 33. No, that was the 63 of Duncan, Tyler Cook, excuse me. Finding himself in the wall. That was the 63 there. That battle up front, Logan Gill. They're battling with the 18, Jason Grimes. You see a 2-second lead there. Jose Rodriguez able to pull out a 2-second lead in front of these two right now. Still side by side here through 3 and 4. The 18 on the outside looking to make a run. Trying to get a run up the front stretch is not enough. Still looking to the outside. Maybe dives to the bottom. Nope. He wants that outside lane. He wants the momentum. He wants to get by this 60 of Logan Gill here. Trying again to the outside. Carry that momentum as much as he can. Just not able to get it done here. That Landon Brown, number 15, not too far behind. He's making up some room for these boys. Jump back out front. He's sailing away out ahead. That's Jose Rodriguez in that 92 car. Still out in the lead. Started on the pole. Started on the pole, still out here in front. 24 laps complete. Once he crosses the stripe here, that Echo Park restart zone causing some trouble for that initial start. That 33 spinning the tires. He finds himself in 14th. Duncan Fall. He's battling there with that 63 of Tyler Cook. Back here for 14th. That 63, I think, is a South Point. Yes, it is. South Point painted machine. I've had the luxury of staying at the South Point. What a beautiful, beautiful hotel, casino out there in Las Vegas. During my time out there for the NASCAR racing experience, getting to spot some drivers around Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Got to spend my nights there over at the South Point. Luckily, I think I went in with like $20, came out with $140. So I had a good night there. I don't know if that might be to do with it. But hey, coming out on top. Definitely a good time there at the casino. You know, Brendan Gaughan, NASCAR family owning South Point Casino. Gotta love and support them as much as we can here. You know, shout out to all the corporate. No, I'm kidding. But once again here, Jose Rodriguez out in front with that two-tone green and white. Great Divide Motorsports, number 92. He is out front cruising, just sailing out ahead. That gap almost up to 2.5 seconds back to that number 60 of Logan Gill. Yellow flag out here. It looks like Nathan Gleason coming around. Let's take a look at that. The number 6, Nathan Gleason here, says he's made some contact with something. He got loose on the front straightaway. Car coming around on him. Does he make hard contact? A little boop with that front wall. Nothing too bad. Let's take a look back here. Let's go jump out to a different camera. Full race speed. Ooh. Yeah, not much damage there, but enough to bring out the yellow coming around on the front stretch. That is that number 6, Nathan Gleason. Caution flag number 2 coming out here with the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. here with the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. Getting ready to go back green flag here in a lap or two. We're going to jump to a quick side-by-side ad. Keep an eye on all the action here and take a look at a word from our partners and sponsors. We will be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Welcome back here, Nashville Super Speedway, getting ready to go back green flag racing, the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. We're getting ready to go back green. Logan Gill, Jason Grimes now out in front. Jose Rodriguez dropped back to 17th there. Led all the laps so far. Green flag back out in the air. We are back to racing here at Nashville. Side by side, we see a lot of these drivers back here in the field, all battling for spots. They want to make it up the field for that stage 1 break there at lap 61. Only 31 laps complete, 30 to go here in stage 1. 200 of total distance here tonight. Jumping on board here with Jesse Moody in that 00. We're watching Mickey Sexton battle with Keen Fry, that 17 Keen Fry, out on the outside trying to get a run down the backstretch. We're watching that number 6, Nathan Gleason, tuck up to our back bumper there in the rearview mirror. Cool little perspective here from inside the cockpit on a little gyro camera. A little bit of contact there. Keen Fry making a little bit of contact with that turn 4 wall up there. Jumping back up front, still side by side. Keen Fry on the outside, trying to make his way past this number 19 Alex Urbina, numbered as the number 99. But they're able to get clear going into turn 3 there. Great job there by Keen Fry, but able to pull almost alongside. Again, Alex Urbina looking for that bottom. Not able to make it happen. He's up 8 here for the night. Only person up. One more there, up 9. That's Nathan Gleason in this 6. He's looking for some more here, but that 00, Jesse Moody, he's going on the outside. Contact the 0. 00 up in the wall. Luckily able to hold on to it there. As we see now, stacking up the field there, the 22 to the bottom, the 45, possibly 3 wide. Nope. Thinks better of it. The 22 makes his way past this 00 here. The battle heating up. That 92, Jose Rodriguez, he's been up front all day. We know that he has the speed. He wants to work his way back forward. 4-car battle here for that top 10 spot. That 45 sitting in the 10th spot. The 00, Jesse Moody, sitting in 11th. Ryder Emerson there in the 45 on the bottom. The 98, or 92, excuse me, of Jose Rodriguez right behind him. The battle's heating up here. Looks like he's cleared him, but able to drag him back side by side there through 2 on the bottom. 45 clears the 92, that 00 back there. Trying to move his way forward. Let's take a look up front. All these cars single file up ahead. Logan Gill in that 60, our race leader. Then Landon Brown, Jason Grimes, Phil Brown, Keen Fry, our top 5. As they sit, you see these side-by-side battles still happening here. That 92, that 33 side-by-side. Duncan Fall, Jose Rodriguez here battling it out at Nashville. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 putting on a show for you guys here at home. Want to give a big thank you to you if you're here live with us, checking us out on the recorded video. Big thank you for stopping by and checking us out. Greg Thielsen up in the booth. As we see all the drivers electing to get back single file. No battles happening here on the racetrack as we speak, but we see the 92 across the grass. That's Jose Rodriguez bringing out a yellow. No yellow yet. Still down there in the grass, I think. What happened there? Take a look back at that. Our early race leader, pole sitter here, taking a trip through the grass, just getting loose on the exit of turn 4 all by himself. Doing a good job putting a line right through all those logos. Oh boy. But back up to speed, staying green flag here. Back up front, Logan Gill with a 1-second lead now. Back to Landon Brown, Jason Grimes, Phil Brown, Alex Urbina made his way past Keen Fry. He's back to 6th. Mickey Sexton, Howard Peoples, Nathan Gleason, they're side by side, that 22 and the 6. Howard Peoples on the bottom. Nathan Gleason looking like he's looking to the outside, but not enough there to make it by. As we're coming to lap 42, just about 19 laps remaining here in the stage number 1. As we see, not a lot of battles happening throughout the field right now. These drivers are trying to click those laps away, hold the position that they got right now. Watching that number 69, Phil Brown. Go ahead, jump in with them one more time. Phil Brown here. Let's pull up our telemetry one more time. Watching that 18 of Jason Grimes up ahead. A little farther up the road, that 15 of Landon Brown, the 60. Logan Gill, that first car out ahead, that blue and white. number 60 Ford Mustang out there in the lead. As we see these drivers having to shift here at Nashville Superspeedway, something a little bit different than the norm. Usually you just keep that car up in high gear, but here it looks like most of these drivers at least electing to shift down to fourth, back up to fifth. They're down the straightaways, dropping out of that power band in fifth, especially there on the worn tires, looks like. Go ahead, jump back out. Once again, watching that Phil Brown number 69, LandonBrownRacing.com machine. Landon up in second in that 15. Also rocking that LandonBrownRacing.com paint job. That's one sweet wrap, black, red, and chrome. Can't get much better than that, if you ask me. Throw a little gold in there on the wheels maybe. But that might be too much. That might be too much though. So, but who am I to judge, right? Hope you guys having a great Friday night. The action heating up here, getting ready to get reset for stage break number 1 here on lap 61. Closing in on that one here really quickly. Let me see if it gives us some good shots out here in scenic view. Sometimes it will. As we watch these drivers making their way around the Nashville Superspeedway. 47 laps complete, 15 to go till we hit that stage break for stage break number 1 here, lap 61. That second stage break coming at lap 121. And then 200 laps, our total distance here tonight. Watching that battle between the 14 there of Mickey Sexton and the 22 Howard Peoples. That's heating up. Keen Fry in the 17 just ahead of this battle. As we see Mickey Sexton with that World Turtle Day. May 23rd, 2026. That's coming up. Make sure you get out there. Represent the Turtles. That used to be my nickname in technical school. So I rock with the Turtles. I don't know. I got a little story for you guys then. Not much action on... Oops, excuse me. But not much action on the track. So, I got the nickname Turtle. I went to WyoTech for learning how to be a mechanic. Not that I didn't already know how to. I just wanted to get the certifications. But, went to WyoTech, and one of the answers, you know, on those standardized tests, A, B, C, D, multiple choice bubble questions, there was a question in the class we didn't go over. But what he did was he made 3 of the questions animals. One was a turtle, one was giraffe, and one was lion. And then that last correct answer was something that actually made sense to that question being a mechanical question. Of course, me, knowing that I got all the other answers correct, I chose turtle. So, in that test, I think it was like a 97. I was the only one to get that answer wrong. That teacher decided to give me a nickname of Turtle, and man, that lasted throughout my tenure there at WyoTech. It was pretty funny. Everybody knew me as Turtle. Ooh, the 60, Logan Gill out in front, making heavy contact with that turn 2 wall, coming down the backstretch there. 11 laps to go, coming to 10 to go to the stage here this time. But yeah, quick little interesting story. My old nickname Turtle. Now I'm kind of Tilly the Turtle. Because people struggle with my last name, Tilson. So I say, just call me Tilly. Greg Tilly. Acting silly. But enough of the stories. We see a little bit of a gap here for me. It's about a 8/10 of a second. Back to second, Landon Brown. Logan Gill out in front. Another 8/10, 7/10 back to Jason Grimes. Here in this 18. And then we jump back to Phil Brown in the 69. He's almost side by side with this 99 to Alex Urbina. They're battling for that 4th spot here as Alex looks to the high side. Just not enough to get it done there. Phil on the bottom, able to wrap that bottom a little better. Jumping back here, the 14 and 17 side by side down the backstretch. That's Keen Fry on the outside in the 17, battling with that 14 of Mickey Sexton. Sexton on the bottom with the run, but outside of turn 4, Keen Fry with the run down the backstretch. Can he make it clear? Not yet. Nope. Side by side into 1 and 2. This battle's heating up here. And the 14, Mickey Sexton, able to get past the number 17, a Keen Fry there. Once again, big thank you to Keen being up in the booth with me last night for the No Limit Racing League and their Henderson Amusement Dirt Street Stock Series. Had a great time with him last night. Good friend of Fearless Broadcasting in that JBL.com number 17. As we watch the 22 at Howard Peoples now, trying to make a run on the outside wasn't enough to get up alongside there of Kean, though. 7 laps to go. Logan Gill still out in front. That gap is stretching too. It was 8/10. Now it's up to 9. So that clean air definitely telling me it is important here tonight. Track position gonna be a key factor here tonight. 4 laps to go left in stage number 1. As Landon Brown sitting there in second. We see that first car going a lap down on the racetrack. That's that 02 of James Mercy. William Harvard, the second car a lap down in this 51 machine. Coming down to the end of this stage. This battle still here for the 22 and 17. That 6, Nathan Gleason, he's trying to get up involved with Howard Peoples and Kean Fry. That's the battle for 7th, Kean in 7th. Howard in 8th and Nathan in 9th. Four laps to go here to the stage. Logan Gill still out in front. Landon Brown, Jason Grimes. I'm going to pull up our top 10 here. Phil Brown, Alex Urbina, Mickey Sexton, Kean Fry, Howard Peoples, Nathan Gleason, and Jesse Moody. Our top 10 here coming to the stage. Definitely can change. A few of these cars definitely within striking distance from one another. 3 wide. The 22 on the bottom, the 6 on the top. Kean Fry stuck there in the middle. It looks like he made it through there. 3 laps to go left in the stage. This battle is heating up. Kean Fry out on the outside. Nathan Gleason in that 6. Kind of looking for the middle. Thinking better of it. Not much space there. The 22. Howard Peoples there on the bottom. Here racing to the stage break number 1. The 17 with the run in the entry of the corner. But that 22 gets such a good run mid-corner. Down there on the bottom. He's just wrapping that bottom really, really well. Able to clear the 17. Throw a block there. 2 laps left here in the stage. Things heating up here. This battle. Oh no, the 22 making contact out into the wall. That was contact with the 17 there. Or excuse me, with the 6, Nathan Gleason. That wasn't good. Howard Peoples making contact with the wall. White flag out. Let's take a look at that. For that checkered flag flies real quick. Yeah, that 22 making some contact with the 6 there, finding himself in the wall. Not what he wanted to see. Logan Gill in the 60. Taking home that stage win here. Let's go ahead, pull up our stage break. Top 10, Logan Gill, Landon Brown, Jason Grimes, Phil Brown, Alex Urbina, Mickey Sexton, Nathan Gleason, Jesse Moody, Kean Fry, Duncan Paul. Great job by those drivers here. As we come to this first stage break, we're going to hop over to that side-by-side ad break. Take a look at some of our partners and sponsors, and we will be right back with some live action here. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway, brought to you by the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. We will be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Gentlemen, start your engines. All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Hello, and welcome back here at Nashville Super Speedway, the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series about to get back underway here. Landon Brown in that 15 leading us off here. Jason Grimes in the 18 going to be helping him lead this field off to this restart number 3. Take a little looky-poo through our race recap here. Good long green flag run there to the stage. Only one caution about halfway right through the stage. Great job by those drivers. Green flag back out in the air. And Landon Brown. Jason Grimes leading them off here, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. These next gens firing off here on all cylinders. Let's go ahead and do a quick crank it up. Let's go ahead and boost that volume there of these race cars. I'm gonna mute myself, take in all the sights and sounds here of the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. All right, I hope you guys like that little crank it up there. Awesome segment that we got here. Gotta love all the sights and sounds here of the next gen cars, the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. This battle here for second, heating up. That's Phil Brown on the outside in that 69. That number 18 there. That is Jason Grimes trying to find his way by there on the bottom. Looking to work himself up to that second spot. The Brown boys out in front. Landon Brown in the 15 leading this thing. Phil Brown here battling with Jason Grimes. Still down there on the bottom, not giving them any room. It looks like the cars behind them making up some pace there, fighting side by side. Definitely not getting you the best lap times out here. The 18 elects to drop back behind that 69. Jason Grimes no longer side by side there. Very interesting. The 14 coming across that 99's nose. That was a little bit dangerous there. Marked as that number 19, Alex Urbina in that 99 race car. Still trying to make that outside work, that 18. Trying to find the momentum to get past that number 69 of Phil Brown. See now the battle there heating up between that 99 and the 14. That's a good one, that 14 of Mickey Sexton, trying to get past the 19 of Alex Urbina. But now Logan Gill in that 60, moving to the outside of Mickey. Sexton in the 14 to the outside. Logan Gill in that 60 to the bottom. The 33 right there, Duncan Fall. He's not too far out of this battle. That 6 and Nathan Gleason, he's trying to work his way up into this battle as well. Take a look back here a little bit more. That 17 of Keen Fry. Back in 13th where he started off. See, it looks like the biggest mover right now is that number 6 of Nathan Gleason. He started back in the 17th spot. He's up to 8th. He's having a good second stage. Oh, no. That was the 14 of Mickey Sexton through the grass. No caution flag flying for that one. Keeping it on the apron there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the 77 there. Hazen White narrowly avoiding that 14. That could have been way worse. Take a look back at that. See if we can find that. Why he went down there in the grass, I'm unsure. Come on. Too many events happening. That was here. That was him coming back on track. What about going off track? Side by side with that 60 of Logan Gill. He just gets loose. No help. Just through the grass. Luckily, no damage. Able to get that thing straightened back out. And sliding through the grass straight. Lucky there for Mickey Sexton in that 14. Very close call, though. When he rejoined the track, that was real close with that 77 of Hazen White. Now we got 3 drivers there. A lap down. Howard Peoples, the first a lap down. Jump back to Jose Rodriguez, our pole sitter here tonight. Led a bunch of laps. He's back to 18th. A lap down as well. And a few laps down back in 19th, William Halvert in this 51. Still out there making laps. Definitely like to see that. Don't got no quit in him. I love it. Gotta make it to the end. For sure. But once again, want to give a big thank you to the partners and sponsors that make it all happen here. Big thank you to Hazlip Enterprise LLC for sponsoring tonight's race. Thank you to Joeyguy Collectibles for sponsoring the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Big thank you to Great Divide Motorsports and Mickey1414 on Twitch for sponsoring the series. Want to give a big thank you to the partners and sponsors we have here at Fearless Broadcasting. Big thank you to Push the Edge, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Tier 1 Setup Shop. Make sure you use code FEARLESS, that's FEARLESS, for 10% off all of your iRacing setups over on Tier 1 Setup Shop. Big thank you to Admin Box. Use code FEARLESS-BOXX, that's FEARLESS-BOXX, for 10% off their version 3 and version 4 admin boxes. Also make custom boxes. I saw they're working on some new ones where you can do a stream deck and the admin box all in one deal, so that's pretty cool. Definitely go check them out. Also, big thank you to Juicy Spider Studios, everything you guys do. Coming here to lap number 80, waiting to get to lap 121 for that stage break number 2. Once again, Greg Thielsen up in the booth. We're watching that number 15, Landon Brown, out in front. Looks like Phil Brown lost that spot there to Alex Urbina. The 19 marked as the 99 on the racetrack, able to get past that 69 of Phil Brown for second. As that battle still looks like it's heating on. We see that 18 there, still in 4th, Jason Grimes. Logan Gill back to 5th. Duncan Fall there in 6th. Nathan Gleason, Ryder Emerson, Jesse Moody, and Tyler Cook are top 10. Keen Fry there in 11th. Coleman Elmore, Jaden Malugan, Hazen White, James Mercy, Mickey Sexton, Jose Rodriguez, Howard Peoples, and William Hubbard. All the drivers out here tonight. Thank you all, you guys, coming out here, putting on a good show here for the fans, your friends and family, all our supporters here at Fearless Broadcasting. Big thank you to all of you. SDK has been running smoothly as far as I can tell there, Fearless Broadcasting. I had it drop a few times there before we went live, but since I've been live, I don't think I've had any issues that I've seen. So I think we're good. I think it was a SDK server issue this afternoon. They had it pop in and out a few times, but I think we're all good now, as far as I can tell. But I'm not watching it 24/7, so I'm not 100% sure. It still could be glitching a little bit, but I think it's working for me here. But once again, Landon Brown still out in front. Let's check. Let's see how many laps he's led now so far, because he has definitely led a few laps out front now. 21 laps. Definitely not as much there of the 92, Jose Rodriguez, but that clean air, so important here in the next gens. And so very important here at Nashville Super Speedway. It's just a one-lane track from my experience. That bottom, the only where you can really get some speed. That top works when your tires are fresh, but once those tires go away, it's just way too loose. Up there on the top side, you see most of these drivers just about painting that yellow line, staying there down on the bottom. Kind of to be expected here. Kind of how this racetrack works out most of the time. As we see the 99 work to the outside, Logan Gill, he got a run down there on and getting past there by Duncan Fall in that 33 Moo machine. Side by side, entering down there into turn 3 and 4. The 60, a little bit of contact, I think, but able to keep her straight there. No, that was 1 and 2. Never mind. Wrong side of the racetrack, Greg. That's all right. Not a lot of battles happening here. We see a lot of these cars electing to just stay behind the car that they're following right now. Not much action happening around the racetrack right now. Keen Fry there in the 17, the 88 of Jaden Malugan, that Miller genuine draft machine. Jump back to Kazin White in the 77. He's back in 14th. Quite a bit of damage to that nose of the 77. Back out front, that 33, or excuse me, yeah, the 99 of Alex Urbina, trying to make his way up to Landon Brown here, up in the lead. Nobody out in front of him. Definitely made some contact there with the wall, Alex Urbina, in that 99. Scored as the 19 on the ticker, but driving the number 99 machine, that Chevrolet SS, or whatever they're calling it now. We don't even got Camaros out on production, so I don't know what they're calling it anymore. Cool, sounds good. Was just checking in. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I think it's working good over here. Coming down to 30 to go on this stage. Lap 90 complete here, 91. 30 laps until 121. That's that stage break number 2 there. Going to be interested to see some strategy here tonight. Once again, we'll pull up that race recap. And after we race to that stage break number 2 at lap 121, we're going to race all the way to lap 200 here, our total distance here tonight. Only 3 cautions, one of those being our stage break. One of those being on that initial start. Fortunately, that 33 of Duncan Fall spinning the tires there. Good long green flag run since the stage break. Really excited to see what these drivers can do out here. We're watching Alex Urbina in that 99, chasing down the 15 of Landon Brown there. Absolutely hard on the gas. 5th gear here through the straightaways. Drop into 4th through the corners. Get that thing hooked up and turned down there on the bottom. That bottom just looking like it's working so much better. We see a few pit stops. See Howard Peoples there was leaving the pits. Also, James Mercy diving down there to the pits. I see. Yep. So those 2 drivers electing to take pit stops here. We see the 99 on the outside trying to make a move for the lead. Landon Brown there up front. Race for the race lead here. Heating up. The 15 versus the 99. Even though he scored as the 19. I'm going to quickly blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, back with the action. Alex Urbina still not able to pull up side by side with Landon Brown up there in the lead. Next closest battle here, that's Jason Grimes in the 18 and Duncan Fall in the 33. You see that battle is pretty close. We're going to jump back to Tyler Cook in the 63, that South Point machine. He's battling with that 45 Ryder Emerson. Looking to the bottom, not able to get the run down the backstretch. That Ream 45, Ryder Emerson to the outside. See if Tyler Cook can make this bottom stick here, get a run up the front stretch, all the way down to that apron yellow line. Not able to clear him, but definitely side by side here. That 63 and the 45 making some contact, rubbing his race in there. 8 wheels better than 4 there for Tyler Cook in the 63. Now also Jesse Moody in this 00. He's entering into this 3-car battle now, up on the outside. Ryder Emerson in that 45 just ahead of him. Tyler Cook on the bottom there. Also Coleman Elmore in that 55. He's gaining to this group of 3 real quick. Looking to make it a battle of 4 cars here. Big blink there for Tyler Cook. Battle's heating up here. Aggressive moves up the front stretch. We see that 63 making some moves here. Tyler Cook trying to get ahead of this group of cars. All 4 of them now jam-packed together here. This battle definitely heating up. The 00 all the way to the bottom. That 63 kind of in the middle, leaning on the 45 up there. 2 by 2, side by side. A lot of battles. 3 wide. Oh, he blinks. That's never good. That 63 having a few blinking issues there. Being that front car in the pack, definitely not what the 45 or that 00 want to see there. See that 55 now, jumping up to second. He worked past that 45 and the 63. He's trying to get past that 00 now of Jesse Moody to the outside. Side by side, down into turn number 3. Little bit of contact, the 55 up the racetrack into the wall. That gives the 45 Ryder Emerson a shot to make it side by side down on the bottom there. He clears the 55. Now, oh, contact the 63 and the 55. Yellow flag flying there. Caution flag number 4 coming out. Let's take a look back at that one. That was Coleman Elmore in the 55. And that 63 machine of Tyler Cook. Oh! Hard contact. The 63 catching the 55. Let's take another look at that. That was a hard hit. Into that outside safer wall there. Or Coleman Elmore in the 55. Yep. That 63 just making contact. I think the 55, not knowing he was down there, came down across the 63's nose. Shot right up the racetrack there. Nothing he could do about it. We're going to run to a quick side-by-side ad break. We will be right back here with some live green flag action with the FRC Joeyguys Collectible Cup Series and the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 here at Nashville Super Speedway. We'll be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
And we're back. Green flag back in the air. Alex Urbina, Landon Brown taking us back here to the green flag. Greg Thielsen up in the booth, Fearless Broadcaster. We see some side-by-side battles here heating up throughout the middle of the field. That 45 Ryder Emerson, Phil Brown in that 69 on his outside. We see Nathan Gleason on the outside of Jason Grimes in that 18. Quite a few battles here happening throughout the field. Take a bird's eye view up in the blimp. That's 6 in the 45 making some contact there. No, that's the 6 in the 18, excuse me. A few side-by-side battles happening here. We see the 92 back there battling with the 14, Mickey Sexton. Looks like that 6 got it figured out. That 92 and the 14 still side-by-side here. Great job by these drivers here tonight so far. We're coming up to stage break number 2. 109. We got about 12 more laps until 121. That second stage break here. We see that battle there heating up. Mickey Sexton and Jose Rodriguez battling for that 10th position. Looking like it might go 3 wide. Nope, the 63, Tyler Cook, pushing that 14 of Mickey Sexton past that 92 of Jose Rodriguez sideways. The 69 around along with that 18. Let's take a look at that. Oh no, what happened here? The 18 getting loose. The 69 just nowhere to go. Oh, collected in that one. Got into the grass there sideways. Looks like only a little bit of a bump. That wasn't too bad, luckily, for him. Let's take a watch with that 18. Change to a different view here. Got loose. Hit the apron, and it was all over for that number 18. Finding himself some contact there with the wall. Once again, big thank you to all those partners and sponsors here at Fearless Broadcasting. Want to give a big thank you to Push the Edge. Admin box, make sure you use code Fearless-Box. Tier 1 setup shop, make sure you use code FEARLESS. Juicy Spider Studios, Puffy Swag Shop, Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Fearless Enterprise, Fearless Motorsports, and of course, Fearless Broadcasting having me up in the booth here. A few of those drivers electing to come down pit lane there. See that. That's that 17 Keen Fry, the 92 of Jose Rodriguez, the 77 of Kazin White, and that 18 of Jason Grimes, all making pit stops here. So Alex Urbina, Landon Brown going to lead us off to this green flag. Logan Gill, Duncan Fall, Nathan Gleason, Jesse Moody, Ryder Emerson, Mickey Sexton, Tyler Cook, and Phil Brown are top 10 as they sit. Jaden Malugan, Jose Rodriguez, Coleman Elmore, Jason Grimes, Kazin White, Kean Fry, William Harvard, Howard Peoples, and James Mercy all out here on the racetrack. I don't think anybody yet bringing it back down and parking it for the night. Nope, actually, Howard Peoples and James Mercy both parked it for the night. So that 22 and 02 out for the night. The 51 a lap down. Or actually, quite a few laps down, I believe. But the only car a lap down there, William Hubbard. Pace lights out on the pace car. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Super excited to be bringing you this live action here with the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. What an event. It is nighttime now. We started this thing. The sun was up. Little bit of light. Those lights ticked on now. It is completely dark. We're getting in to the last bit of this race. Little more than halfway complete here. 113 laps of the scheduled 200. Getting ready to get to that stage break number 2 at lap 121. See what these boys can do here tonight. Getting ready to go back green. Pace car down pit lane. Flag out here as they enter the restart zone. Green flag back underway here at Nashville Super Speedway. And the 99, Alex Urbina, with a great jump out front to capture that lead. Definitely going to be what he wanted there on that restart. Logan Gill not able to jump out in front. We watched Keen Fry battle side by side with that 18, Jason Grimes. The 92 there side by side up ahead with that 88 of Jaden Malugan. Tyler Cook in the 63 on the bottom of Ryder Emerson in that 45. Battles throughout the field. That 14 big lip there. 3 wide momentarily. That 92 Jose Rodriguez moving to the bottom, getting past that 63, the 14, and the 45 all in one move. That was impressive there. Take a look at that. That was an awesome 3 wide move there. That 92 on the bottom, passing 2. He got 2 there, and then another one on this 14 as he moves back up. What a move by that 92, our pole sitter Jose Rodriguez. He's trying to work his way back forward. And that battle not as hot anymore. Let's jump back here. 3 wide. Keen Fry in the middle. Makes some contact with that 45 Ryder Emerson. That 18 Jason Grimes. All were 3 wide there momentarily. They got that one figured out. That 45 to the outside Ryder Emerson. 17, 18 Keen Fry and Jason Grimes moving past that 45 there. As the 55 down to the bottom of the 45, some contact. Hopefully that one stays straight. There we go. Great job by those drivers. Jump back out front and check that battle for the lead. See Logan Gill at 60 still out in front. Alex Urbina, Duncan Fall, Landon Brown, Jose Rodriguez are top 5 here. Jose with that 3-car pass. Wow. I want to talk about that for a minute. That was awesome. Coming here, 2 more to go in the stage break number 2. Stage break number 2 coming up, 121 laps complete. And then we race to the end of the race, lap 200. Not sure why it didn't count my... Go ahead, pull up that. Oh, no, the 99 sideways. No, that was the 33, Duncan Fall. They look so similar, you can't tell. Duncan Fall through the grass there. He's going to drop back down to 13th now. Carefully making his way back out onto the racetrack. Still green flag. No caution there for the 33. Ouch, that one hurts. Take a look at how that happened. That 33 Duncan Fall just getting loose, coming out of turn 4 there. Wow, few drivers. A victim there of turn 4, making it their way through the grass. It looks like yellow flag did come out. Yellow flag out on the racetrack. That one was delayed. Was that for... No, I think that's the stage break. That's stage break number 2 there. They're just going to call that one the stage break. I don't know why it has my stage all the way there at the end. Stage break is right here. But, oh well. So let's look at our stage winners here. That top 10 in stage number 2, Logan Gill, Alex Urbina, Landon Brown, Jose Rodriguez, Nathan Gleason, Jesse Moody, Tyler Cook, Mickey Sexton, Keen Fry, and Jason Grimes. Your top 10 coming to that stage 2 break. We're going to go to a quick side-by-side ad, and we're going to be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop real quick, Doug. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today,
Donnie Kite's going to get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Welcome back here to Nashville Super Speedway for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 here with the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series, getting ready to go back green flag here after stage break number 2. Case and White, Alex Urbina leading us off on this one. That's that 77 and the 99 there. Pace car down to pit lane. Case and White, first time out front here tonight, gonna lead us off in the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. That 77 and the 60 with a great jump there. What a jump for that race leader. They're working that bottom. The 99 trying to make that outside work. I see that 63 also out there on the outside. Ooh, big stack up. The 00 around. Yellow flag flying here. See if we can take a look back at that one. Let's see. Oh, quite a few vehicles involved there. The 99, that 00. The 51 taking evasive maneuvers. Let's rewind that back and see how that started here. So it looks like that 63 getting into the 15 there. He slowed down. Started to slow up. The 00 saw it. He checked up. That 18 made some contact with that 00. Like that 33 around up in front there. I don't know how that happened. Or the 99. That's the 99. Oh, hard contact between the 00 and the 99. We see the 69 up in the wall there. No, that's the 15. Excuse me. They look so similar. The 55 involved there. Quite a few cars. Oh, no. As the 00 spinning as he gets on a pit lane as well. Not something you want to jump back to. That's okay. Big thank you for stopping by, checking us out here at Fearless Broadcasting, watching us live or on the recorded video. I appreciate it so, so much. I want to give a big thank you to those partners and sponsors here at the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Big thank you to Joeyguy Collectibles, Great Divide Motorsports, Mickey1414 on Twitch. Want to give a big thank you to the partners and sponsors we have here at Fearless Broadcasting. Big thank you to Push the Edge, Tier 1 Setup Shop, Admin Box, Juicy Spider Studios, Puffy Swag Shop, and Goose's Rattle Can Shop. Big thank you to Fearless Enterprise, Fearless Motorsports, and Fearless Broadcasting having me up here in the booth. Having a good night here with the Frosty Racing community and their Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Hope you guys having a great Friday night out there, or whatever day you are re-watching this. As we see that yellow flag still out, I expect the pace lights to come out as we cross the start-finish line here. Expect those drivers to start getting double filed back up here. Yep. Getting ready to go back green flag here at Nashville. As the field makes their way through turns 3 and 4 here. Getting ready to go green flag racing. That's Case and White, Logan Gill, excuse me. Leading us off here. Excuse me, that was turn 2. They're coming down the back. That's all right. A little ahead of head of things. But Logan Gill, Kays and White, Jose Rodriguez up front there in third. Mickey Sexton, Tyler Cook, our top 5. Nathan Gleason, Ryder Emerson, Jason Grimes, Duncan Fall, Keen Fry, our top 10. Phil Brown, Alex Urbina, Jesse Moody, Coleman Elmore, Landon Brown on the lead lap. William Hubbard there a lap down. I think Jaden Malugan parked it for the night. Getting ready to go back. Green flag, that 77. Kays and White leading us off here. Green flag out in the air. The 77 with a great jump. That 60 on the outside. He got a good start jumping back down to the bottom there in second. As we make our way through 1 and 2, the 14 on the outside. The 6 trying to make his move to the outside of that 63. But that's covered back there by Nathan Gleason. The 18's on the outside. There, the 33, the 63 got tight. Contact hard with the 6. Nathan Gleason, caution flag coming out. Let's take a look at that. Oh, wrong person. There we go. Nathan Gleason. Let's rewind it. Sorry. See what happened to that 63 there. I think he got tight. Oh, he might have actually. Yeah, he got loose. Never mind. And then got tight. Straight up the track into that 6. Nathan Gleason. Nowhere to go. Into that outside wall. Hard damage to that right front of Nathan Gleason. That number 6. Very, very, very hard damage there. It looks like a lot of damage to the 63 right front as well. See if we can't see what these cars are looking like. Yeah, heavy damage to both of those race cars. I don't even think that right front is touching the ground. Yeah, it is. For Tyler Cook, it is definitely heavily damaged though. As we see a few cars making their way back down to pit lane again. 8th caution flag for tonight. 2 of those being for stage breaks. So 6 cautions flying tonight. As we watch that 51 William Hubbard get his lap back there. Electing to get the wave around, not taking his trip down pit lane. A few laps down. Slowly getting them laps back. I think he's down 4 now. Few drivers out for tonight. Jaden Malugan, James Mercy out. Parked it, put it back on the hauler. We see that 22 back out there. He's in 18th. He's quite a few laps down. But he's back out on the racetrack. That 51 and 16th. He's also out there. Only 2 cars not out here with us anymore is that 88 of Jaden Malugan and that 02 James Mercy. All the rest of these drivers still out here giving it their best. Lights about to pop out on the pace car. About to get back. Green flag racing here. Field gonna double file back up here. See a few cars leaving pit road. That's Jesse Moody, Tyler Clark, Landon Brown, Jason Grimes, all leaving pit lane. Getting ready to go back. Green flag here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway, the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Getting ready to turn these things back on. Max power, get that thing rolling here. Some green flag racing. It's been an awesome race so far. These drivers all doing an awesome job. Made it to 132 laps so far. Kays and White out in front. 8 cautions for 24 laps so far. Few cautions, breeding cautions at this point. Hopefully get another good long green flag run to the end here. As we make our way through turns 3 and 4, that pace car gonna dive down pit lane here shortly. These drivers amped up, ready to get back going here. Green flag out in the air, pace car down, pit lane, Case and White in that 77, leading them off. Green flag here, the Hazlet Enterprise LLC 400 back under green flag conditions here. As we see side by side for that second spot, Jose Rodriguez on the outside in that 92. He goes around. Oh no, down in the inside grass there. That's not what he wanted to see. Let's see what happened there real quick. Just loose down there on the bottom. Another victim of getting loose and spinning out there. Back up front, the 77, Case and White. Logan Gill there in second. Duncan Fall at the 33, sitting in third. We got Mickey Sexton and Alex Urbina up in the top 5. We see that bottom lane really strong here. 77 and the 60 down there. Case and White, our race leader here. That 60 trying to make up some room. Down there on the bottom, some contact with the 33 at Duncan Fall. Not enough to upset that 33, luckily. Side by side down into turn 1. Rubbin is racing. They are all over each other. That 60 and 33, Logan Gill. Duncan Fall, the 14, around in the back. Yellow flag coming out. Mickey Sexton in the wall hard. Tyler Cook, I think, also involved in that one. Take a look back at that. Oh, no. The 69. Hard contact into Mickey Sexton, sending him down into that infield, making hard contact with that inside wall with the left rear and the left front. Let's take it back a little bit further here. Watch that 69 of Phil Brown. Watch full speed here, different view. He just gets loose coming off of turn 2, gets into that 14. He's able to collect that thing, the 18 in the wall there behind us. Two vehicles involved here in this caution. I'm going to go to a quick side-by-side ads again. One more time. We're going to be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Calm out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Welcome back here. Nashville Super Speedway, the Joeyguy Collectibles FRC Cup Series. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Both stages complete here tonight. Looking forward to this last green flag run here. That 77 Ks in white. Logan Gill on his outside in the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air here. That 77 with a great jump. The 33 Duncan Fall there to second. That inside line with an awesome run there on the restart. We see all these cars grouped up together. Still nobody as our favorite here tonight. I don't think. If I had to put my money on somebody right now, I think I'm putting it on that 77 of K's in white. But we will see. He's up front in command of this thing right now. So far, it led 17 laps as we see the 60 Logan Gill come around there. Still green flag, single car incident only. Logan up front quite a bit today. He coming around there on the backstretch. I think that was all by his own doing as well. As we stay green here. K's in white out in front here. Absolutely showing these guys how it's done. Duncan Fall there in second. Teammate Alex Urbina there in third. We have Jose Rodriguez back up to fourth after his slide through the grass. Moving his way back forward. Jesse Moody rounding out our top 10, or top 5, excuse me. He started back in the 15th spot in that 00. He's up 10 positions. Only one driver better. That's Ryder Emerson in the 45. He's up 11, up to 7th. He started 17th here tonight. So he's having a good night as well. Action still heating up here at Nashville Super Speedway. Greg Tilson up in the booth for Fearless Broadcasting. FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series here at Nashville Super Speedway for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400. These guys putting on an amazing show here tonight. Saw both of those move cars. I think the 99 and the 33. Duncan Fall and Alex Urbina making contact with that wall out of turn 4 there. We see that 92 Jose Rodriguez. He's led a bunch of laps up front today. He's making his charge back up the field. Landon Brown back there in the 15. He was up front. He's back down to 8. He's battling with this 22 machine. And he's a few laps down. That's Howard Peoples. Few laps down. Not a battle for position. But this battle, that is a battle for position. Keen Fry on the bottom, that 17. He's battling with that 18 of Jason Grimes, who's just ahead of him. That's the battle for 9th. Keen back there in 10th. Once again, thank you, Keen, for being up in the booth with me yesterday. Had a great time, buddy. Another car down through the grass. I think that's Coleman Elmore in the 55. He's making his stop through that front straight grass there. As we stay green flag, let's see if we can take a look at why he got pushed down there. Was he just loose or came back on track, went off track? Let's see. So the 55 beneath that 45, just getting loose like all these drivers do. When you got somebody on your outside, just makes these next gens so loose, able to get it back corrected through the grass there. Great job by that driver. Still green flag here. Lap 147 of the 200 scheduled laps. Coming down to the end of the wire. Almost 3/4 of the way done with this thing. Gonna be the last fuel run right here, so these drivers all probably can make it to the end. I believe these cars can probably go about 55 laps on fuel around here is what I think I saw. So definitely going to be expecting some pit stops soon, possibly get that last bit of gas, make sure you don't have to stop later. But another caution flag flies, maybe come down at that point. Not many battles happening throughout the racetrack. I see a lot of spread out drivers. It looks like this our closest battle, that 92 and the 99. Alex Urbina and Jose Rodriguez right behind him, chasing him down. Fortunately, most of these cars all getting spread out on this run. So we're not seeing much side-by-side battles here. Jump back through the field. That 17 trying to make his way past that 51. He's a few laps down. William Hoverud. Quite interesting to see what these drivers think here about the racetrack. All concrete racetrack. Not very often do you drive on a concrete racetrack. Much like Martinsville's turns, Dover's all concrete. We've got, pretty sure Darlington? No, Darlington's not. And not many concrete racetracks, though. Gotta love. Little more slick here on the concrete. They just don't get as much grip as the asphalt. Don't know why, but yeah, it just doesn't have the grip that asphalt has. Little unique aspect around this Nashville Super Speedway. Coming here, lap 152, just under 50 laps remaining here in the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 here at Nashville Super Speedway. Let's see, the closest battle now, the 45 and the 00. About a half a second separating them. That's the closest battle out on the track right now. All these drivers definitely getting spread out here. But back here at Nashville, that 45, we're watching Ryder Emerson. We're going to go ahead and jump on board with him just a little bit. We're going to crank it up from the onboard. We don't do that much, so stick tight for one moment. We're going to ride on board and crank it up here with Ryder Emerson in the 45, chasing down that 00 of Jesse Moody. Let's go ahead and crank it up. All right, and we're back. A unique little experience riding on board, cranking it up. Haven't done that much recently. Hope you guys like that one. Once again, Greg Tilson up in the booth, Fearless Broadcasting. We're coming down to the wire here, coming to 44 laps remaining, 43 as we cross the stripe. These drivers all know that the laps are winding out. Pretty sure we're going to have to make some green flag pit stops if we stay green here. The longest run we've been on tonight, that early break there right after stage one. Had quite a few cautions leading to cautions there. back out on another long green flag run, so this is fun. See these drivers getting spread out quite a bit, though. That's interesting. Figured that the air here around Nashville Superspeedway keep them a little tighter, grouped up, but to my surprise, no, not today. So very interesting in that fact. See, this is not a battle for position. That's Jason Grimes in that 18. He's sitting in 8th. That 51 back in 15th, a few laps down. So not a battle for position here, but the closest battle on the racetrack. Jumping back here out front, that 77 K's in white leading. That 33 Duncan Fall. Yellow flag coming out here. Missed that one. What happened there? Logan Gill in the 60 coming around here. Let's see what happened here. Very loose coming off a turn 4. Oh no. Could not save it. He tried. Threw it in reverse, tried to get it off the wall there. Take one more look at that from a different perspective. Oh, where'd my rewind button go? There it is. Let's take a different look here. He just got all loose, all by himself. Oh, hard snap out into that outside wall. There for the number 60, Logan Gill. Yellow flag. Number 10 out in the air. Just as I was saying, a nice green flag run here. Nope. Comes to an end. That's the commentator curse if I have ever seen it. Definitely the commentator curse. I had to say, oh, green flag, I'm loving it. Just had to say it. As we see those drivers diving down pit lane here. I expect this to be the last pit stop of the night. Pull up our race recap. That's 161 of 200. Think they can make it to the end. All pitting here. So no more green flag pit stop worries. Just talking about that. Brought that one up. That's not going to be a problem anymore. That's for sure. Oh, no. That's Jose Rodriguez in that 92, that first box. He missed his box. That's going to put him back a few spots, I think. Just caught that one. That's not good for the 92 there. Gonna think he lost a few spots there on pit lane. As we see the remaining cars leaving off of pit lane there. A few left. Not too many. Come back out here. Duncan Fall out in second. K's in white in that 77. Going to be leading us off to this green flag restart. I just realized the one's white and the one's black for Duncan Fall and Alex Urbina. I did not realize they were. They look dang similar. They just got the different colorways. That's pretty cool. I like that. Once again, excuse me. I had a fever here today. I'm pushing through a little sinus infection. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor tomorrow and get some antibiotics. My voice not sounding right here. I'm sorry. Trying to bear my way through it. But thank you for being here live with us, checking us out on the recorded video. Greg Thielsen up in the booth. A little bit of a fever. It's okay. I'll get over it. Sweat it out. But thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you all those partners and sponsors. FRC, Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. Thank you to Joeyguys Collectibles, Great Divide Motorsports, and Mickey1414 for partnering and sponsoring here with Frosty Racing Community and the Cup Series. Big thank you to all our partners and sponsors here at Fearless Broadcasting. Big thank you to Push the Edge. Tier 1 Setup Shop. Use code FEARLESS for 10% off over there on all those setups. Thank you to Admin Box. Use code FEARLESS-BOX. That's FEARLESS-BOXX for 10% off Admin Box. Thank you to Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Puffy Swag Shop, Juicy Spider Studios, Fearless Enterprise, Fearless Broadcasting, of course, Fearless Motorsports. Shout out you guys. Green flag about to come out here for that 77. K's in white. Leading them back here to the green flag, back out in the air. We are racing here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400. Back underway, the 77 on the bottom, the 33 Duncan Fall on that outside, trying to get a run down the backstretch, but that bottom just so strong here tonight. Still side by side as they enter 3 and 4 here. That battle for the race lead heating up, that outside with the run down the front stretch. The 77 able to cut some of the course down on the bottom. Stay side by side with that 33. This battle heating up here for the race lead. That 92 also moving forward. He's up to 4th. He wants to get back up to that race lead. Still side by side down the front stretch. That race lead battle heating up here. Okay. Still side by side back here throughout the field. That 15 of Landon Brown side by side with the 45 Ryder Emerson out on his outside. That 14 Mickey Sexton on the outside of the 55. There, Coleman Elmore. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting a little more stuffy, of course, right here at the end. No, I'm not sounding all too great, but that's okay. 14 still stuck out there on the outside of the 55. 3 wide up there for the race lead. That 77, the 33, and the 99 all battling there. The 92 now trying to find his way forward past the 99 back there. Side by side for that race lead and for second. All 4 of these cars with a shot here tonight. They know how important these last few laps are. They're trying to get to that race lead and get to it right now. Lap number 168. Once we come across the stripe, it's coming to the end here. Oh no, the 92 Jose Rodriguez into the wall. He loses that 4th spot and 5th spot, dropping back to 6th there after the contact. He's on the outside of that 15 of Landon Brown. That 00 of Jesse Moody moving up in front of him as he works down to the bottom again, trying to get past it. No, contact, the 00 sideways. He's able to hang on to it. No caution flag. Wow, Jesse Moody, absolutely wheelman right there. Able to hang on to that thing. I cannot believe. Let's take a look at that. The 00 here sideways after some contact with that 92 of Jose Rodriguez. Great job keeping that thing straight. Wow. Excuse me. Now that 00 dropping back to 9th. He was up a few spots, unfortunately. Getting a little sideways there. That battle for the race lead. Teammates. Duncan Fall out in front in the 33. Alex Urbina in the 19, number the 99. There watching him. Go ahead, jump on board with him. Bring up our telemetry one more time. Urbina chasing down Fall here. He wants that race win. Not many laps remaining here. 29 laps to go. Coming to the end. Anything can happen. These teammates, hopefully they don't take each other out. Seen that happen a few of the last races I've commentated. Teammates taking each other out. That's never good. As Alex Urbina in this 19, number 99, just chasing down this number 33 of Duncan Fall out ahead of the field here. These teammates working together out in front. Then we jump back to this 15, Landon Brown. All three Chevrolets up in the top three. Ryder Emerson, our first Toyota here in the 45. And then Jose Rodriguez in the first Ford, back in 5th in the 92 and his Mustang. As he works to the bottom, trying to work past that 45. Ryder Emerson, been a big fan of that middle lane, high lane all night here. Getting passed by Jose Rodriguez in the 92 there. Let's jump back with that 00, who made a great save. Jesse Moody, he's back up to 7th as we see a car around back there. Who is that? The 22, Howard Peoples. Yellow flag coming out. Howard Peoples bringing out that 11th caution. Let's see what happened here. Getting real loose. Snap loose on him. The back end making contact with the wall. Spinning a few times. Few extra contact there. Howard back in the 16th spot. Oh no, the 18 heavy damage. Let's take that back. Wow. That 18 also involved. That was Jason Grimes. Oh, late contact there too. Go ahead, slow it down. The 51 nearly avoided him. Oh my gosh. But the 18 just nowhere to go. Hard contact into the rear of that 22 car. And then again, back out into that outside wall real hard one more time for Howard Peoples. Not what he wanted to see there, that's for sure. Started in that 2nd spot. But back out front, Duncan Faw in that 33, still our race leader here. Go ahead, pull up our race recap. 11th caution for the night, 31 laps so far under caution. One lead change only. Very interesting. Pretty sure we've had a few more than that. That's not working. Not sure why it's got that one. Maybe one green flag lead change. Maybe. But just about 24 laps remaining here. Gonna get interesting once we get here to the end. Watch those drivers making some more pit stops, getting some more tires. If you got them, why not? Get a fresh set on there for this last run of the night. 25, just about under 25 laps remaining here at Nashville Super Speedway for the Hazelip Enterprise LLC 400. Brought to you by the Frosty Racing Community, Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. These guys putting on an amazing race for you guys here tonight. I'm going to jump to a quick side-by-side ad. We're going to not do the full one, but we will be right back. They're going to go green here momentarily.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another...
And we're back here live. Pace car lights are out. Duncan Fall, Alex Urbina about to bring us back to this green flag. Jesse Moody, Landon Brown, Jose Rodriguez, our top 5. as we get ready to go back green flag racing here. Pace car pulls down into pit lane. Duncan Fall in that 33 now has control of the field, getting ready to go back green flag. Green flag out in the air. We're back racing here with the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. Coming down to the wire here. Not many laps to go. That 33 Duncan Fall with a great jump out in front as the race leader. We see Alex Urbina able to jump just behind him there into second. Jesse Moody into third. Landon Brown. Oh, no, the 92 sideways there. Jose Rodriguez coming around. No one else involved. Yellow flag coming back out. Let's see what happened there. That 92 making some contact with that 45. I think he came down just a little bit on that 45. Kean Fry there in the 17, able to stay off of the wall and off of that 92. Great job there, Kean. The 92 comes to a sliding stop. Great job. All the other drivers, no one else getting involved there. Let's take one look back at it. Excuse me, guys. My voice absolutely killing me. No other drivers, just going for a big slide in that 92. You can tell the tensions here rising. A lot of these drivers know they got to make it to the front. The lap's winding down. The 12th caution out for tonight. Want to give a big thank you to all those partners and sponsors here at Frosty Racing Community. Big thank you to Joeyguy Collectibles, Great Divide, Motorsports, Mickey1414 on Twitch. Here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway, the FRC Joeyguy Collectible Cup Series. Firing on all 8 here. The action absolutely packed here tonight. These drivers giving it everything, putting everything on the line. They want to make it to the end and be out on top. Pace light still out there on the pace car. I think we're going to go back green flag here next time. Expecting those pace lights to go back out. As we see those teammates, Duncan Fall, Alex Urbina up front, ready to lead them to the green flag. Sharing very similar paint jobs there. So our top 10 here, let's go ahead and show you that top 10. Duncan Fall, Alex Urbina teammates out in front. Jesse Moody, Landon Brown, Coleman Elmore, Ryder Emerson, Ian Fry, Logan Gill, Jose Rodriguez, Phil Brown, our top 10 here. As we see the lights out on the pace car, we're going back green flag racing, boys. This next time by these moo machines. That 33 and 99 out front going to lead us back here to the green flag. We don't have many laps remaining here. Bring that race recap up one more time. 19 laps left. Super excited to see what's going to happen here. Pace car down pit lane. Duncan Fall leading us off to this restart. That bottom lane been super good tonight. That 33 out to a big jump there. That bottom working really well there for the restart. The 99, Alex Urbina side by side with the 00, Jesse Moody. He falls back to third, not able to keep that momentum. Up to second now. Landed Brown to the outside of the 00 contact back there. Looks like that 60 Logan Gill, a little bit of contact with Kean Fry in the 17. That 00 and 15 side by side, real close here through 3 and 4, 3 wide. The 55 to the bottom. Things are getting interesting here tonight. They worked that out back side by side. The 00 and that 15 trading paint there. The 55 down, passed on the bottom. The 15 around the 00. Also, the 17 through the grass, the 45 involved in that one. So much happening there. We see that 00 making contact with the 15. I don't know if the 55 made contact with the 00, but Kean Fry, the 15, making heavy damage with him and that number 17. See what happened after the fact. The 45 sliding here. Does anyone else make contact with him? He comes to a stop with no other issues. Let's jump on board with that 00. See what happened with him. So let's slow it down here. We're seeing that 00 and 15 already making contact. That 55 dives to the bottom. I think he makes some contact with that 00. Let me see. I want to back that up. Back it up. I want to see if they made contact. That's not a good view there to see if they made contact. But, yep, a little bit of contact. The 55 catching that 00. So I'm putting that one on the 55 with that pass on the bottom. Getting the 15 and the 00 together. Then that 15 hard contact with the 17 down there on the bottom. The 00 then coming back down the track. The 92 Jose Rodriguez. Heavy contact into the 00. Being fried through the grass there. Digging. Do you have any more issues? Oh no, he loses it. Comes back out into that outside wall as well. Oh, heavy contact for him. As we see a few of those cars down on pit road getting some service done to their race cars. All right, we're going to jump to our last side-by-side break here. One more ad break for the night. Let me get a drink and blow my nose. We're going to be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Welcome back here, Nashville Super Speedway. About to get back green flag racing here, the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. Duncan Fall, Alex Urbina bringing us back to the green flag here. And green flag out in the air. Duncan Fall in that 33 on the bottom. Absolute killer start there. Jumps back up out on top. Make sure that 99 gets in there behind him, that teammate. The 55 and the 60 side by side there for third. We do not have many laps left here. 14 laps to go. This thing is winding down. That 55 trying to get around that 60. The 45 trying to get up to that rear bumper of the 55. Quite a few different perspectives here. Those teammates out in front, the 99 and the 33. Duncan Fall doing a great job here tonight. Led 25 laps there in that 35. I think Alex has led a few too. Led about 10. Great job by him. I know Logan, he's led a few laps out here, 42. Having a good run for all these top three drivers at the moment. 12 laps remaining. The things are heating up here at Nashville Super Speedway. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 bringing you all the action all the time. That 60 on the outside. He's trying to get a second. The 99 into the wall hard. Alex Urbina, the 45 also involved. The 55 yellow flag coming out. Wow. What a hard hit for Alex Urbina in that one. Oh my gosh, that was a smack head first into the wall. That's the number 60 making some contact. Oh my God, that was a hit. 55 just nowhere to go. The 45 also just nowhere to go. Looks like that 69 of Phil Brown snuck his way through that one. All the other drivers kind of cleaned up to the top of the track. That bottom of the racetrack gave them a path to make it on by. Let's look back at that one more time. I want to watch that 45. And we're going to jump into this view. He thought he was making the right decision. He just had nowhere to go. Bad timing there. He's back on pit road getting some service done to his hot rod. Once again, I just want to thank you guys being here live with us, checking us out here at Fearless Broadcasting. Greg Thielsen up in the booth, having a great night up here. These FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series drivers doing a phenomenal job here tonight. Mickey Sexton there in 11th, getting his lap back as we saw him getting his wave around. Still out front. Duncan Fall out in that 33. The number 60, Logan Gill, sitting there in second. Fortunately, Alex Urbina back down to 12th now. Duncan not with a teammate right behind him. See how that shake things up here. Going to be a little bit different. Like a few race cars coming back from pit lane. Keen Fry, Tyler Cook, Ryder Emerson, all electing to go down pit lane there. Get some work done. Pace light still out there on the pace car. 14th caution flag of tonight. 8 laps remaining here. We're coming down to the wire. See a few of those cars making it out before the pace car. That's good. That's Ryder Emerson and Tyler Cook. Once again, excuse me. I got a fever tonight, and I am not feeling too well. Trying to soldier on through this broadcast. If I sound a little shitty, I am so sorry. Want to say I appreciate you. Thank you for being here with us. Pace lights now out on the pace car, getting ready to go back green flag racing for the last 8 laps here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 here at Nashville Super Speedway. It's go ahead, pull up that top 10 starting lineup on this restart. Duncan Fall, Logan Gill, Phil Brown, Landon Brown, Kaysen White, Coleman Elmore, Jesse Moody, Kean Fry, Tyler Cook, Ryder Emerson. Here, lead us off to the green flag. About to go back underway here. Possibly for the last time, side by side, green flag out here for the FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. 3 wide action there in the middle of the field. That battle heating up there in the back. We see the 77 on the bottom there, trying to get past Bill Brown in the 69. But that 15 Landon Brown there moving, trying to get to his outside. Just not enough to make that happen. Kean Fry past Jesse Moody up to 7th. As we come down, 7 laps to go. Things are heating up here. Down the back, the 55 around on the bottom. Oh, hard contact. The 55, hard contact. Yellow flag coming back out. Who is that rider? Emerson in the 45. Also making contact there. Let's take a look back here at this one. So that 55 making his way around. The 45 going high, thinking he's good. And then all of a sudden, the 55 comes back up the track. The 45 head-on collision. Go ahead and take a look back. Whoop. See what started this. Did the 17 help him? No, he's not even close. That 55 just getting loose all by himself down there on the bottom. Ow. Gosh, that's such a hard hit right there. Well, 15th caution here tonight. Been a very attrition-based race here. Got to make it to the end. Definitely don't want to damage that vehicle. Hard race here for these guys tonight. Few cars diving down pit lane. Make a pit stop. That's that 63 Toyota Camry of Tyler Cook. Pace light still not out on the pace car. I don't think we're going to go back green this time. We are not. I'm going to jump to a quick side-by-side ad. We will be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Back here live, Nashville Super Speedway. FRC Joeyguys Collectibles Cup Series. Greg Tilson up in the booth. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag here. We are coming down to the wire. This should be a green-white checkered. I do believe Duncan Fall still out in front in that 33. Logan Gill up in the 60 to his outside in that Ford. And that Toyota Cajun White 77 behind him. We got Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota. They're up in the top 10. Pace car down into pit lane. Duncan Fall leading us off to this green flag. Logan Gill with a great jump. He's staying almost side by side there. Able to dive down there into second. Cover the 77 there, Cajun White. That inside just so dominant tonight here on the restarts. 3 laps to go. This is going to be the deciding factor here tonight. We are watching the end of this thing. So you know there's going to be fireworks. There's going to be sparks. Stuff's about to happen. Logan Gill on the bottom with the run. A little bit of a bump to that 33. Yellow flag back out just before we took that. Oh, no. Kean Fry, the 15, also involved. That 51, wow. Barely avoiding that. Take it back, see where this one started. Kind of brought in halfway. Oh, Kean Fry getting loose there. Kean Fry up front there. That 17, the orange and gray, number 17. That rear end steps out in there, turn 4. The 15 getting collected. The 63 as well. Not what he wanted there. See that 00 got turned around there in the back as well. Wow, interesting there. Looks like we're going to get one more shot at this thing. We are definitely going green, white, checkered this time. I do expect. We're going to go one more around here, and then we're going to send them on their way. Big thank you if you're here live with us, made it all the way this far. We're almost 2 hours and 45 minutes into this broadcast. Little extra long one here tonight. 16th caution flag flying here for the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. Big thank you to their partners and sponsors, Joeyguy Collectibles, Great Divide Motorsports, Mickey1414 on Twitch. Here sponsoring and partnering with the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series this season. I believe it's season number 14. You heard that right. Season number 14. They've been doing this a long time. Big thank you to all our partners and sponsors here at Fearless Broadcasting. Big thank you to Push the Edge. Tier 1 Setup Shop. Use code FEARLESS for 10% off all your setups over at Tier 1 Setup Shop. Big thank you to Admin Box. Use code FEARLESS-BOX. That's FEARLESS-BOXX to get 10% off Admin Box. Big thank you to Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Fearless Enterprise, Fearless Motorsports, Fearless Broadcasting. Thank you so much having me up in the booth, bringing you this action straight to your TVs live here on the Fearless Broadcasting YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you go hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It helps us so much. If you guys are here live with us, I want to see you go hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. It helps us so much here. Gets that content out to all the viewers. Oh, thank you. Somebody, I saw somebody. Thank you. But getting ready to go back green here. Duncan Fall in the 33. Still out ahead. Logan Gill, Cajun White, Phil Brown, Landon Brown, Jesse Moody, all in striking distance. Tyler Cook, Kean Fry. Don't count them out yet. The 33 with a great jump. Here, white flag next time by We see the 77 there, K's and White on the bottom. Make a dive for that 60. Wasn't quite enough there. Jumping back, Kean Fry passing that 00 there of Jesse Moody. Working his way up to Phil Brown in the 69. We see the 77 getting a little bit of a run, but it doesn't work out there in the middle of the corner, number 3 and 4. White flag in the air for Duncan Faw in the 33. Logan Gill, you gotta make it happen now, buddy. This is your time to shine. Duncan Faw coming to the end here in this number 33. Just ahead of that 60, Logan Gill. And the 77, K's and White coming to the checkered. Duncan Faw takes the win here at Nashville Super Speedway. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 winner here tonight. Duncan Faw and that number 33. Logan Gill in the 60, bringing it home, second place here. That number 77, K's and White bringing it home third. Great job by him, but your race winner here tonight in Nashville, Duncan Faw. The FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series winner here tonight. What a great job. Those move vehicles. We see a friendly little tap there from the 00 of Jesse Moody to Duncan Faw there. He's going to burn it down here as he just won it. That is the number 33, Duncan Faw, your race winner here tonight. What a great job by that number 33 team. Getting it done on the racetrack, on pit road. Getting them out to the front. And bringing this thing home tonight. Still burning it down out there. He's got some tires left on that number 33. Still burning it out. He tries to save some tire now off into the grass. But we're going to break away from this real quick. We're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get Duncan Faw in this number 33 up into the victory lane. And we are going to get that winner's circle interview. Until then, stick around, take a look at our partners. We will be right back.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Calm out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
And we are back here with our race winner. We've made our way over to victory lane. Duncan Fall coming home with the race win in that number 33 machine tonight. Hey, Duncan, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, give me a little bit of a rundown how that race went for you tonight. 13 cautions, a little bit of attrition there to make it to the end, making sure you don't get caught up in anybody else's mess. What was it like for you out there tonight, buddy?
Well, started off pretty bad on the very first, or the first restart. I qualified pretty good. I thought I'd have a clean, solid day, but right off the bat, I caused a big wreck after spinning my tires, so I apologize to everybody there. But after that, I was just trying to keep my head down, stay locked in, and able to make my way up to the front.
Touching on that a little bit, that first initial start of the race, getting those tires spinning. Were you in first gear? Just didn't click it up to second, or what was that?
Yeah, I heard the car in front of me. I heard it, the revs or the RPMs running high, so I figured they were in first gear. And I know this car, it works. You can get a first gear restart at some tracks, but I guess the concrete here is just too slick. And yeah, I just couldn't get any grip down.
Yeah, we definitely caught that one there. Unfortunate start of the race, but hey, bringing it home out on top here tonight. Give me a little rundown. The top, the bottom. We saw two major lanes, really that very bottom in the middle, really working well there for a while. What lane were you more comfortable in there? It looked like down there on the bottom.
Yeah, with this track and the new power increase, it's really hard to get it to stick on the bottom. So I was trying to roll it in with the good arc, keep it on the bottom until the exit of the corner. Just staying on the bottom, it really helped your tires stay in. For me, making a pass on the outside, I felt that was pretty good. But if you're just running by yourself, logging laps, I think the bottom is the place to be.
Gotcha. Great job there tonight, Duncan, bringing it home. P1 here tonight on top of the podium. Who do you got to thank to get you up here tonight?
Shout out all the Moo Motorsport guys, my teammates Jesse and Alex. I hate that they were involved in wrecks there at the end. And shout out Grady, Aaron, and Cavol. They were all in a voice chat with us, cheering us on. So I appreciate all them.
Well, once again, awesome job there, Duncan, bringing it home on top here tonight. Congratulations. We're going to let you go and celebrate that race win with your team there. Great job there. Look forward to seeing you the rest of the season there, bud.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. That driver of the number 60, Logan Gill, coming home P2 tonight. The first Ford there on the podium. Look at that. Chevy, Ford, and Toyota all made their way on the podium tonight. Hey, Ford, number 60, Logan Gill, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about your race here tonight, Logan. A lot of attrition again, once again. 13 cautions coming out tonight. How did you make it through all that and bring it home in P2 tonight?
We really didn't. We were involved in something. No, it was me spinning. Um, 19 or whatever car it was packed air on my door, and it's for some reason some of these guys in this league don't know how air works. And it gets you loose. And other than that, the car was great. We definitely had some ups and downs all night. We had 2 minutes repairs earlier in the race, and we bounced back for a second. So
Definitely a great drive back through the field, getting put back there after a spin, a little bit of arrow. We saw quite a few of those arrow spins coming off of turn 4 and coming off of turn 2. Give me a little bit more into that arrow. These cars, these next gens, so much arrow on these cars. The rear diffuser, the rear wing, they just got so much arrow built into them. When you get that car side by side with another car, it'll really turn that car around in a split second.
yeah, man, it's really bad in these cars. I also think it's part of the track. There's really one lane, really. And when people try to do 2 lanes, it never works. I don't understand. I know some of these guys are high I rating too, and I would think they'd know how air works, but some people don't. Um, so I don't think it'll ever be fixed with the air. We'll just have to wait till new car drops. But other than that, it was good. The air wasn't
Doing a great.
air wasn't bad whenever you were in front. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, leading some laps out there in that number 60. I think you had 42 laps led, if I remember correctly. So out front there, that clean air definitely making a difference for sure. But Logan Gill in that number 60, bringing it home P2 tonight. Who do you got to thank to get it up here, buddy?
I got to thank my good buddy Howard Peoples and my teammate Jade Malujan. Sadly, they both got wrecked out, whatever happened. So yeah, appreciate those guys.
Well, awesome job there tonight, Logan. Look forward to seeing you the rest of the season, buddy. Congratulations on that P2 finish here tonight. Have a great night, buddy.
You too.
And jumping over to that final podium position driver, that number 77, Hazen White, coming home third. Give me a little perspective from your point of view. I know you had a little spin there once too, I believe. How did it go for you tonight, buddy?
Well, when Duncan spun the tires on the first side of the race, I hit somebody. I had damaged the first 2 stages. That's why you didn't see me at all. I was running 16th pretty much. But when there was a yellow with like 10 to go in stage 2, I put tires on, then just kind of rode around and saved the tires. So I say that when stage 3 came, that's when I got the lead. And once I was in the lead with no damage and good tires, I was fast. I gapped the guys, but then I couldn't clear Duncan on that one restart, and that's when it kind of went to crap for me. Somehow recovered to a P3, so I'm still happy with how it went.
Definitely a great result here tonight. Standing up here on the podium with me, definitely a good result. But what would it have taken to just get that little bit more? You think that was it, that restart that you lost the lead? That was probably that moment you'd take back?
Oh yeah, that was it. I mean, Duncan cleared me, and you saw he won the race. You couldn't pass on this track. I mean, he got a really good jump. I think he went the moment I went. He was kind of just banking on me going, and he timed it perfectly, which sucks because restarting P2 is really hard, and it's pretty easy to clear the guy if you're in P1. He timed it perfectly, and I just couldn't clear him. I don't know.
Yeah, great job on those restarts from that 33 car. I mean, he was on the bottom, I think, every single time he got the jump. And then, yeah, when he was up on that high side, he timed it perfect and got side by side, kept it side by side, and got past you. But bringing it home, P3 tonight, nothing to scoff at there. Who do you have to thank to getting you up on the podium here tonight, buddy?
Just thanks to XRE Esports, team owned by Frosty, who runs the league. So always thanking Frosty for putting on the show for us, and thanks to all the people on track who kept wrecking and allowed me to repair my damage multiple times.
Well, great job out there tonight. Number 77, Kaysen White, coming home third. Great drive there, buddy. I look forward to seeing you the rest of the season, pal.
Thank you, man. Hope to see you too.
Have a good one. And folks, that is gonna be it. That was Greg Thielsen up in the booth, Fearless Broadcasting. We just reached the 3-hour mark. That's incredible. What a race these drivers had here tonight. with the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series. The Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway coming to an end. Let's go ahead and show our race results there. Duncan Fall coming home on top, 41 laps led, about a half a second behind Logan Gill in that number 60, and a little bit further than that, Kaysen White in that 77. We went 203 laps. We had that green-white checkered extension overtime there at the end. Logan Gill leading the most laps, finishing there in second with 42 laps led. Kean Fry, our hard charger of the night. Good job, Kean. Up 8 spots for that Foxtrot VRT number 17. Good job seeing him work all the way up to 5th from the starting spot of 13th. That's awesome there for my good buddy Kean. Logan Gill set the fastest lap here tonight with a 29.702. That 60 car definitely fast here. And our pole sitter, Jose Rodriguez, unfortunately coming home in that 15th spot, starting off on the pole, ending up 22 laps down. Not the result that he wanted, but definitely a good start to the race there on the pole. 47 laps of caution for 16 caution flags, 2 of those being stage breaks. But man, definitely a race of attrition here tonight. But until next time, guys, this was Greg Thielsen for Fearless Broadcast. I want to give a big thank you to Push the Edge, Tier 1 Setup Shop. Make sure you go check out Tier 1 Setup Shop. Use code FEARLESS for that 10% off all those setups that you're going to want and need. Big thank you to Admin Box. Use code FEARLESS-BOX with 2 X's there for Fearless Box. For Fearless-Box for Admin Box, excuse me. I'm tired. And thank you to Goose's Rattle Can Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Juicy Spiders Studios, Fearless Enterprise, Fearless Motorsports, and of course, Fearless Broadcasting. It has been an amazing night here tonight with the FRC Joeyguy Collectibles Cup Series here for the Hazlip Enterprise LLC 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. Until next time, guys, Greg Thielsen for Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Real quick, people stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel. Gentlemen, start your engines. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
And knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.